How's it going, everybody? So, Deep Sun just released a brand new single. This one's called Living the Dream, and it's off their upcoming album, June 10th. The album is called Dreamland, Behind the Shades, or Behind the Curtain, I think, but yeah, Dreamland. And if y'all recall, I did a reaction to their first single from this upcoming album called Dream Master. So I'm sensing a theme here. I'm having trouble connecting the dots, but I feel like they're all related somehow. These songs and then the album, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. But I may have to just sleep on it, and maybe then I'll be able to figure it out. Anywho, let's check this out here. Dream Master was great. This is living the dream. I've been really anxious to see what else they were going to be bringing for us, and the time has come for another taste. So let's have at it, shall we? Rangers, go.
In darkness, a way they show
Wow. Okay. So I don't know if it was clear from my reaction or whatnot, but that I, so I love that tune, that melody, genius, genius. It's so good, so good because for me especially, it is perfect because it combines kind of two of my favorite things in music, like a symphonic kind of sound, with the keyboard and whatnot, but I also love like electronic music and stuff like that, like future pop and EBM stuff like that. So it almost had like it was like a symphonic kind of sound, but in almost a EBM or electronic style pattern. So it just, oh man, it's so good. I loved it. When I first heard that, I the song could have been 4 minutes or however long that song was, 4 minutes of that, and I would have been happy. It's just so good. Um, but yeah, but now just the song as a whole. Another really solid song here from the folks over at Deep Sun. To be 100% honest, when the verses started, I wasn't quite sure, how to feel yet about the song. And then the chorus came in, and I was like, all right, yeah, I was like, it's a solid chorus. I dig it. It doesn't do anything to really break the mold or anything like that. It's a relatively straightforward chorus, but it's got some nice it's got a nice sound. It's got some nice energy behind it, and some good bombast. But where the chorus really shines, I think, is later on in the song. It's given a little bit more of an oomph, and it just, the more you hear it, the more you get into it. And so by the end of the song, I was all in. I was just digging that chorus big time. I liked it from the beginning, but every time I heard it, I liked it more and more. And towards the end there, you can tell that this song, I mean, from this day forward, probably for the rest of their careers or the rest of the existence of Deep Sun, I think this song is probably going to be a live staple. It seems really written for a live setting. It's got that whole moment, which, a side note, I always think it's funny when in lyric videos and stuff, when they're singing like oh or like whatever, they're kind of just doing that. It'll put like oh or yeah. It's like we hear that they're doing oh, we get it. It's just funny. Or like la 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 la, and in the lyrics it puts like la 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 or ooh or like whatever it puts in the lyrics. And yeah, you don't really need the lyrics for that per se, but hey, they're there if you need them. But so when it got to that part, and it got real like kind of chant worthy, because even in the song, even in the studio produced song, the music kind of dies down a little bit to let the oh part kind of take the forefront, and you kind of just hear the chanting, and it's like there for the audience to really kind of chant with them, and then it comes back in real nice with the chorus, and it just really has that live setting feel to it. So yeah, I bet this song is just amazing live, the energy. But yeah, even the studio version of it, the energy is definitely there. There's a lot of energy behind it, and the chorus is just really catchy, and the verses, I enjoyed them, but the verses are probably the weakest point of the song, in my humble opinion. Just kind of the way maybe the vocal melody is on top, but there's not too much super memorable or anything about the verses per se, but the rest of it more than makes up for it. That tune that I said before, and then that chorus is just really well done. And The musicianship here is great. The solo, I enjoyed that. And again, it's just really cool that one spot where it just breaks up the song, where the music kind of dies out and you just hear the chanting, and it comes back in. It really makes you feel engaged as a listener with the song. And yeah, I mean, just a really, really great sound. And I just really, really enjoyed it again. So this is another one here, another banger from the folks over at Deep Sun. I'm really curious to hear the album when it comes out in June. But they're two for two so far here. I really, really like it. And the vocals, of course, are great. And I love every time she kind of touches on that operatic style. It's just, oh man, it's so good. But even when not doing an operatic style, she's just got a very strong voice, and it just works really well with the music. So yeah, I enjoyed this one here quite a bit. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this bad boy. If you enjoyed Dream Master, I'm sure you enjoyed this one. And if you haven't listened to Dream Master yet, I suggest you do so if you like this. But anywho, that's what I got for you folks here today, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger.